33 Sri Lankan students who had returned from Wuhan, China will be released after a 14-day quarantine observation at the Talava Army Base Hospital. Commander of Sri Lanka Army Lieutenant General Shavendra Silva said none of the students show symptoms of the coronavirus.
The students had been brought to Talava along with a special medical team. They will be kept in quarantine for 14 days inside a newly constructed building at the Talava Army Base Hospital. Health experts say that it would take 14 days for a patient to show symptoms of having contracted the coronavirus. Accordingly, the students will be kept under medical attention throughout that time period. The Army commander said that none of the students who had arrived in Wuhan had shown signs of having contracted the disease.
At present, there are 18 females and 15 males among the students. They have been kept in rooms. A medical test was carried out on the students after arriving in Talava. The tests have shown that none of them have been infected by the coronavirus or any other disease. We have provided all possible facilities to them. Questions were raised as to whether the families and relatives of the students will have to visit these students to contact them. However, it is not necessary as free Wi-Fi has been given to them. Their clothing and other accessories have been provided by the army. Arrangements have been made to meet the requirements of these individuals. If there is a need to supply any item from outside, it could be handed over at a special counter which has been set up at the entrance of the camp. There is no need to create unnecessary fear at this moment. We have set up the special unit in a manner that does not affect the general public.
The Sri Lankan flight UL-1423, which had been dispatched along with a special crew to bring back the students, left the Tianjin Binhai International Airport in China at around 1:40 a.m. The flight had arrived at the Mattar International Airport at around 7:30 a.m. Outsiders were barred from entering the Mattar Airport since 2 a.m. today. A special security plan had been in operation outside the airport, while the inspection of students and the task of providing them with the necessary services had been carried out by a team of specialists. The students were received at the airport by the Chemical, Biological, Radiological and Nuclear Response Squadron of the Sri Lanka Air Force.
We have established the CBRN unit 5 years ago. The situation here is that the virus is spreading. Those matters are handled by this unit. We handed over the students to the army following a disinfecting process. The CBRN unit functions when there is a major health threat. As far as I remember, this is the first time in the recent past during which this unit has been activated. This served as a training experience. The Sri Lanka Air Force has invested heavily on the CBRN unit to train a team of 25 individuals. All of them were part of today's exercise.
The students had been transported to Talava on a special bus by the CBRN unit of the Air Force.
මට පිටුපසින් ඔබට පෙනෙන්නේ මේ සිසුන් සහ ඒ ඥාතීන් දියතලාව විශේෂ යුද හමුදා කඳවුර වෙත රැගෙන යන ආකාරයයි
16 crew members, including the pilots of the flight which brought back the students, were also subjected to a sterilization process. Issuing a statement, Sri Lankan Airlines chairman Ashok Patirage said that the air carrier had extended its services at the time of any national emergency, including the tsunami. The chairman noted that the national air carrier commends the individuals who had volunteered to undertake the flight to Wuhan in order to bring back the students. The flight had reached the Katnaik airport after being sterilized for about 3 hours at the Mattala airport. Issuing a statement, the President's Media Division said that the collective efforts of the Presidential Secretariat, Ministry of Foreign Relations, the Sri Lankan Embassy in China, the Chinese Embassy in Sri Lanka, and the Sri Lanka Army and Air Force had assisted in successfully bringing back the students from Wuhan. The statement noted that 4 children were among those who arrived at the Mattala airport this morning. Sri Lanka is the 4th country which managed to bring back its people from the Chinese city of Wuhan. The President's Media Division said that the students will be handed over to their parents after being kept under close medical supervision for 14 days.
Newsfirst salutes the staff of Sri Lankan Airlines, who travelled to the Chinese city of Wuhan by bravely taking up the challenges to bring back a group of our very own brothers and sisters to Sri Lanka.